In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
I think you should see it. I saw it. Well, there's been a rash of safe cracking ever since he got out. $800 were stolen in Richmond, $15,000 in Longsport.
That's one chance for Jimmy.
How about $5 grand stolen from Jefferson City?
You better get down there.
In this area, however, cracking criminal with a few connections would always count bribes to get them an early release.
A good and cursed prison shoe shop, where inmates are punched over machines stitching shoes.
The court escorted inmate number 9762 to the warden.
I don't know how you managed it, Jimmy Valentine, but you've been pardoned by the governor.
And only for 10 months, too.
It's time you make a man of yourself, Jimmy. You're not a bad fellow at heart. Stop cracking safes and live a straight life.
I never cracked a safe in my life.
Of course not. So how was it that you got sent to prison for that Springfield job then?
Me? I never was in Springfield in my life.
Better think over my advice, Jimmy.
The warden hands Jimmy a train ticket and a $5 bill.
James Valentine walked away like a free man.
Jimmy arrives at the house of his old friend Mike Dolan.
Sorry, we couldn't get you out soon. Folks, we have spoken down in Springfield. The governor needed an extra persuader.
Jimmy drove upstairs his like leg, panel in the wall, and jacks out a dust-covered suitcase.
He opens the bag and gazes fondly at the finest burglar's tool in the East.
He passed downstairs, carrying his suitcase and wearing a rose in his vest pocket. He always wears a rose when he's living in a criminal life.
Another job found for you already. You just got out of prison. Me? I don't understand your meaning. As far as anyone knows, I'm a salesman for the New York Wood District Company.
Sure you are, Jimmy. Sure you are.
When Ben Bryce arrived in Jefferson City, he immediately recognized Jimmy's handiwork.
This has Jimmy's autograph, all right. Look at that combination now. Check out. As easy as putting a radish. He's got the only tool that can do it. And look at how clean those tumblers are punched out.
St. Honors, bro. Well, rest easily knowing you're on the case.
A sharply dressed Jimmy Valentine arrives to Elmore's. He has come to rob the bank there. As he heads to his hotel, beautiful young lady passes by. Jimmy looks into her eyes. Just like that, he falls hopelessly in love. The woman blushes when she notices Jimmy. After all, men of Jimmy's style are obscure in Elmore. Jimmy forgets his criminal past and instinctively becomes a new man. He talks to a boy loafing nearby, cleverly working him for information.
Isn't that young lady Polly Simpson?
Nah, that's Annabelle Adams. Her pa owns the bank.
Is that so? She married?
No, but she has suitors.
Jimmy goes to his hotel.
I would like a room, please. The name is Spencer. Ralph D. Spencer.
What brings you to Elmore?
I'm looking to go into business. How's the shoe business around here?
The clerk is impressed by Jimmy's fancy suit and good manners.
There ought to be plenty of opportunities. There isn't an exclusive shoe store in Elmore.
Business good in town?
Why, sure. I think you will find it a pleasant place to live too.
Well, I will stay a few days and look it over.
Let me get your bag.
Thanks, but I will carry myself. It's really heavy.
And so Mr. Ralph Spencer rises from Jimmy's Valentine's ashes, ashes left by the flame of sudden love. Over the next year, Jimmy opens the shoe store, becomes prosperous, and works hard to become a pillar of Elmore society. He and Annabelle get engaged. Before leaving the Little Rock, where he will pick up his wedding tuxedo and deliver his tools to Mike, Jimmy stops by the bank to see Annabelle and her family.
My Ralph, how heavy your bag is. It feels full of gold.
There's a little Nicholas beige shoe horns in there. I'm going to return them in New York.
Before you go, you must see the new vault. We have just installed it. Let's go.
It's very impressive.
Mr. Adam proudly explains how the vault works.
It's so shiny.
It has new pattern door.
What funny clock it has.
That's a time lock.
And look at all they know.
It fastens with 3 solid steel bolts thrown by a single twist of the handle. Meanwhile, Ben Price has been leaning against the counter, looking casually between the railings.
Can I help you, sir? Just waiting for a man I know.
Suddenly, there's a scream.
One of the children had gotten locked inside the vault.
I didn't mean to shock Agatha inside. I didn't think it was locked.
It can't be opened. The combination has been set. Oh, my baby. Hush! Be quiet for a moment. He puts his ear to the safe. Aganta, can you hear me? I hear the strange sound of wild speaking.
My precious darling, open the door or break it open. Can you do something?
There isn't anyone in Elmore who can open it. What shall we do? The child can't stand it any longer. She'll run out of air. Matilda pounds helplessly on the wall.
What about Diamond? What about Diamond?
The fall is too strong. Annabelle turns to Jimmy, her large eyes full of anguish.
Can't you do something? Try one to Ralph.
After glancing towards the front counter, Jimmy gives Annabelle a bitter smile.
Can you give me the rose you're wearing? Will you? Get away from the door, all of you.
Jimmy stuffs the rose in his vest pocket and throws his coat off. He's no longer Ralph Spencer. Jimmy Valentine has returned. He opens the suitcase case and takes out the shiny instruments, whistling softly to himself, just as he always did while safecracking. The others watch him as if under a spell. In a minute, Jimmy's drills bites smoothly into the steel door in 10 minutes, breaking his own record. He throws back.
Oh, Agatha.
Mommy.
Jimmy puts on his coat and walks directly toward Ben Price.
Where are you going?
Hello, Ben. Found me at last. Have you? Well, let's go. I don't know if that makes much difference now.
Ben Price looks at Jimmy strangely.
I guess you're mistaken, Mr. Spencer. I don't believe I recognize you.
And then Ben Price turns, leaves the bank, and strolls down the street.